Hello my friends, Chelsea from Attention to Details, and I had a video request a while back and I apologize I haven't been able to get to it. I don't do a lot of engine bay details just because liability, and most often than not most customers actually prefer the engine not be touched. Don't know why, but I'm kind of doing a complete detail on this vehicle. We are doing the inside, outside, we're going to be doing decontamination and polish, and this way if we're doing everything, I just kind of like to take it to that next level and do a very quick engine bay cleaning. Now when I do details on engine bays, I am not looking to eat off of my engine. I am not looking to, have it be for a show, if you're like taking your car to a car show. I am more than anything doing it to remove any of the built up dirt and grease. And also if the customer were to take it to a mechanic, they would kind of be able to see we've got fresh oil, we've got old oil, things like that. It is really great to maintain your engine simply for the fact that it's a great opportunity for you to check your levels, and also when you take it in for maintenance, the mechanic can determine if there's fresh oil versus, something that maybe from a previous issue that has already been resolved. So you don't necessarily need to do this every time you clean your vehicle. I probably would do this maybe twice a year, spring and winter time, or fall to get ready for winter. You're going to be going through a lot of environmental stuff in the winter time, so I just like to clean it. That way I kind of have a fresh start going forward. So I want to show you guys how I would do a very quick engine bay cleaning. Again, we're not looking for to the point where we're going to be eating off of our engine. I just want to make sure that we remove any of the caked on stuff and get it nice and fresh looking for the customer. So let's get started. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and remove any loose debris, leaves, pine needles, anything. We're going to use, actually I have my wet dry vac, and the hose is reversed to the output instead of the input. And we're going to use this as a blower and just blow out any of the loose debris. So we got everything blowed off. I had actually just used that as a wet vac, so that's why it was spraying a little bit of water, just because I didn't empty the container. I'm being lazy. But we got everything kind of blowed off. We got a majority of the dirt knocked off. So next step is going to be, we're actually going to take our hose, put it the right way, and we're going to vacuum this top part right here. So let me get my vacuum reversed and we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got our top, the insulator part vacuumed. I do have to be very careful with it because we got some holes in the fabric. So we're going to try to avoid hitting that with moisture if possible, just because it's compromised. So we're actually going to, just for this video, avoid hitting the top hood. We're going to focus on just the engine now. So next up is we're going to go ahead and grab our cleaner. Now you could use a variety of cleaners. You can use APCs, you can use like Meguiar's APC, you have Super Clean, Purple Power, available retail level, even Spray 9. You could use Meguiar's Super Degreaser, you could use, I'm trying to think what else, ADG F-Bomb, there's a multitude. You could use Pink Perfection. The product I'm going to use today is actually Superior Products Rage. It has great degreasing capabilities. It's about a pH of 7, so you're not necessarily doing a whole lot of damage. It's not, especially to you as a person, you do want to use gloves because it can be an irritant to skin. But I have found that it is one of the best degreasers and road film removers, especially this engine, because we've got a lot of just caked on grease. So we're gonna go ahead, get our pressure washer ready. And you may be saying, no, don't use a pressure washer. If you were to take your vehicle to a mechanic and they were to do an engine cleaning for you, 10 times out of 10, we'll just leave one room for doubt. 9 times out of 10, even 9.5 times out of 10, the mechanic is going to use a pressure washer and some sort of degreasing foam to clean your engine. So the things that you want to be mindful of, obviously you don't want to spray water directly into any sort of air intake chambers. You want to be mindful. If you have any sort of loose connections, take note of that. Your electrical components, your battery, things like that, you don't want to necessarily spray directly into them. But you can, for the most part, as long as you're keeping back at a safe distance, you're not coming right up close on stuff, the force of the water and the pressure is going to do a sufficient job by itself, but we're going to need that extra cleaner, so we're going to use Superior Products Rage. So I'm going to go ahead and get my spray bottle and my scrub brush, and we'll get ready to get this cleaned. Alright, so spraying water alone can make a huge difference. We're going to take it further with our Rage. Just knocking all that grease off. Alright, I have my X power blower. You can use a leaf blower, but I just like this because it's size, and we're just going to come in here and blow this off. Alright, and just like that, let's take a closer look, see how our engine looks. Alright, so let's come in a little bit closer. You can see our finished look. We've gotten all of the built up caked on grease and oil removed. We've got a nice clean surface. It's not, brand new looking by any means. It's a 10-year-old vehicle, but we've been able to, definitely make it look much improved. And now we're going to go ahead and do our dressings. For the paint, we're going to use our Total Wax Ice Spray Wax, and then for our plastic trim, this is my favorite for engine bay details. We're going to use Manetts Megashine. Fantastic on the plastic components. You can actually use this on the paint as well. This is a very cool product in that you can use it on paint, chrome, glass, leather, plastic, vinyl, dip, rubber, wheels, and hoses. So you can use it to dress the plastic as well, but because I like to have just a little bit of the hydrophobic protection for the paint, we're going to use our spray wax for the paint. But these are the two dressings that we're going to use. I'll bring you back when we dressed everything and we're ready for our final look. Alright, so here's our finished look. Nothing too over the top crazy. We just got everything cleaned, dried, and dressed. All you have to do is run the engine just a little bit just to continue to dry any remainder water that wasn't blown out. But we'll call this one done. Customer's going to be completely impressed with the night and day transformation. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. And I'll put the links to the Manetts Megashine, the Superior Products Rage, the Easy Detail Brush down below. They are, you know, really all you would need to do fantastic engine bay cleanings, and they don't require that much effort. You don't have to cover things with plastic. You don't have to be really worried. I was always super paranoid when I first started detailing, cleaning engines, and really there's not much to it. You just got to use common sense, gentle touch, you know, safe distance, appropriate cleaners, and yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.